Good morning, good morning, good morning, YouTube. How are you today? It is awesome to see you in the room this morning. Let me get my count working. I have to refresh that every single day. I don't know why. It is one of those beautiful, weird things that happens on YouTube. I am here with my lovely sandwich assistant, Monica, this morning.
Good morning, everyone.
It's going to be awesome. Hey, Mrs. Wills is in the house, honey.
Hey, Mrs. Wills. How are you?
Woohoo! Nature Nerd in the house. Good morning. Sky Pilot, JNC Fishing, Jay Lipman. Hello. Nomadic Bike, missed the music. The music usually comes on as soon as I go live with the bump screen. Other than that, YouTube doesn't play any music over the chat. Dangerous Curves, hello. How are you today? Karen Summers, good morning. Quick popping in to give a thumbs up and leaving the stream for watch time. I am going to take a shower. Well, just take us to the shower with you, Karen.
Hey, Karen. Bye, Karen.
Dad's Piranha, good morning, good morning. How are you today? It is awesome to see you. McGee Films, hello. Hey, needs more subs. It is good to have Needy in the room. How are you doing, my friend? It is awesome to see you this morning. I'm pretty excited about today. Hello, Monica and Mike. I am well, thank you. Oh, that's awesome. Good to hear. That's good to hear. So I have some thumbnails we're gonna go over today when the room fills up a little bit. I'm pretty excited about this. We're gonna kind of do a compare and contrast between different thumbnail styles and that sort of stuff. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. And there, Nature Nerd is putting in every fruit and vegetable and food thing that you could possibly have. Weston Calhoun, hello. Who else didn't get notifications? YouTube is a mess. YouTube is a mess. It is nice to see you, Weston Calhoun. How are you doing this morning? Burnwood Bushcraft is in the house. Hello. I'm Jeremy Feyrer. I'm good. Sitting on the back porch with the dog. It's cold, but he won't go outside unless Man.
Some dogs, yeah.
I'm telling you, Jeremy, my cat won't go to the bathroom unless Monica walks him upstairs. Like
sometimes. Only after work.
Only after work. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't know how that started either. I have no idea.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah. Well, hello, Nature Nerd. I see you have 400 and some subscribers today. That is awesome.
Congrats.
You are growing by leaps and bounds, my friend. Allowing Bowie.
Good morning.
Allowing Bowie is now joining us from Las Vegas.
He's
epic.
Made the move.
Pretty epic.
That's wonderful.
TWG7 is in the house, passing out donuts, dog food, and broken hearts.
Good morning, TWG.
Hello. I'm sure, Nature Nerd, that people will check out your video once this one is over. Don't worry about it, my friend. How are you? Try again without caps, Nature Nerd. Yeah, that's always a good idea not to type it with caps, Nature Nerd, because then everyone thinks you are yelling at them. And I'm the only one who's allowed to yell in here. Oh, man. As you can see, we have a new donation record for the stream, which is pretty awesome. And a new top donor, Andy's Journey, who is just epic. Holy mackerel. His contribution was pretty amazing. So I'm pretty excited about that. And wow, 22 folks in the room. We are about 10 minutes in. 5 minutes in. 5 minutes in. Sometimes the beginning of the show always goes like this, and then you get to about the 10-minute in mark, and then it just goes so fast. It's ridiculous. You could sit out there for hours and stare at me through the sliding glass door until
step outside and he's off.
There you go. Hey, Stephanie Douglas, hello. It is awesome to see you. So, Nature Nerd, we want to do something really important. Just get involved with the chat, my friend. There is no need to spam the chat about your new video. Everyone who's here has seen your spam already, so it's all good. Tech for your needs. Tired because I watched a baseball game and went into the 18th and 19th inning. I know I'm going to be feeling it today. The Red Sox is my home team. That is awesome, Tech for your needs. You know what? Usually I do watch the World Series, but last night the Hallmark Channel started running their Christmas movies, so it's game over, man. That's all that's going to be on my TV until after Christmas, probably. Recycle Dude, hello! How are you today? It is awesome to see you. Oh, here he goes. He's going to try to get on that window now. JNC Fishing, Hello, Nightbot. I'm still waiting for my hello from you. Don't be rude, Nightbot. Nightbot's not very talkative today. I don't understand what he's doing. But Monica doesn't really understand how Nightbot works. If you do not know, honey, Nightbot just tells people different links that are involved with my channel so that, you know, so that people could go and check stuff out. Michael T's in the house. Stephanie Douglas is in the house. Hey, BK42. Hello, my friend. It is nice to see you, BK42. I hope that you are doing well. Things are looking up. I know that you went through a rough patch. And BK42 recently lost a loved one, and I know he's struggling to get over that. And it's tough to get over that stuff. So our prayers are with you, BK42. Stephanie Douglas, Christmas is a whole season now. It's from mid-October to January. I know, it's pretty crazy, Stephanie Douglas. I don't really mind because I love Christmas movies. I could watch Christmas movies all the time. I also want to mention Kelly Reynolds' mother is has some cancer problems. And it doesn't look like she's not doing well. She's not doing well at all. So if you know Kelly Reynolds or you don't know Kelly Reynolds or however it works, either way, she could really use your comfort and your love and support right now. So if you know her or you want to get to know her, she's an awesome person. Send her a message on Twitter. Just let her know you're thinking of her and that you'll send your prayers her way. I know she'll really appreciate it. She's such an awesome person. She has done so much, for me and my channel and on all that stuff. So I really appreciate it. Hans Vox, man, I mess that up every time, Hans. Open and exposed for this time. This is my real name. Yes, you are. You're usually in here under your channel name. Idiot of the day, hello, how are you today?
Good morning.
Brian Velasich, good morning. How are you? Needs more subs. Nature Nerd Outdoors, you are doing great for such a young fellow. But try imagining if we were all just posting our links as much as you are. No one would be able to have a conversation. And nobody would be interested in actually chatting at all. You are so right. Thank you, Needs More Subs. I appreciate that. Recycle Dude, hit that. Yes, if you guys could hit that thumbs up, that would be awesome. Hey, Michael, what is the biggest donation you ever received? Weston Calhoun, Andy's Journey donated $40 to me this week. $40. Wow. I mean, that's just amazing. So many people have donated. Stacy Morgan is a big donor as well. He was the top donor on the board right before Andy's Journey went nuts and went with the $40. You guys have no idea how much that touches me when stuff like that happens. It's just crazy. Brian Velasich, hello. How are you? Stacy Morgan, I see you in the room, my friend. How are you? Rachel Rawson is in the house.
Good morning, Rachel.
It's about to get crazy now. It's about to get crazy now.
You put so much pressure on her, you know.
I know. I'm sorry, Rachel. Hey, Seth Allison, good morning. Good morning. Seth, you are premiering a video today, if I'm not mistaken. What time is that premiere? Northumberland County Gaming and RC, hello. Almost back to Pennsylvania. That's awesome. The donation record is $50, Seth. That is the total for the day. But Andy's Journey is the top donation with $40. And you know what? I'll put that in there when I type it up. But the donation record is just the record for the day, just so you know. And so what time is your video premiering, Seth? Because I want to make sure I see it. Stephanie, it is incredible kindness. It's so unbelievable. No spamming. That is not the way to go. Spamming gives bad vibes. For sure, tech for your needs. Bad vibes. Honey, I love having you on here. It's awesome. Oh, it just premiered at 9:45 and I missed it.
You missed it. You missed it. You did it wrong.
Oh, man. Seth, I'm sorry. How did it go, my friend? Did it go awesome? And needs more subs. Hello. Thank you for all the shout outs this week. Slug face. Now it's not just me putting pressure on Rachel Rawson. It's TWG7 right up there. Hey, 21090 Brewing, good morning, my friend. How are you today? Oh, man, this is awesome. I've got... What do you got there? You're just trying to check out what it says they are?
No, see, if you scroll over the icon, it tells you what it is.
I know.
See, now
you can't
know it's
do
coffee
that. You
instead
can't
of
do
dog
that on
food.
your phone, and it looks like dog food. And you know what? Even if it doesn't look like dog food, it's a lot funnier the way I do it.
Yes, it is.
No, oh, it's not. Don't, because it's something for everybody.
You're right.
We get
You're right.
donuts, dog food, broken hearts,
Right,
and cookies
right,
now.
right.
It's like a country song.
It is like a country song. You're
Oh. Oh man, you guys are epic. Let's see, guys. It is cold in the winter. Oh, I am so thankful. I'm so thankful that I don't have to broadcast outdoors today because it is nasty windy. I was really concerned that the stream was going to be goofy today like it was last Sunday. Watch your car drive video while waiting for your life to start. It looks like fun. I smashed that like button. Thank you, Jeremy. I'm really interested. I tried to slow build the car drive video up to the point where I'm driving the car so that you were kind of as on the edge of your seat when you watch the car video as I am every time that I watch my drive in the car. So hopefully it worked. I got a couple of comments that said that that was the case, so that means a lot to me. Let's see. Seth said, I should have premiered it later, but it was trying to not overrun the best hour. I think I had 2 or 3 in the room. Seth, yeah, you should have premiered it at 11. Then we could have talked all about it right here on the best hour of my day so that everyone would pop over. But, you know, live and learn, my friend. Live and learn. I will definitely check it out right after this because I love your content. So I'm really excited to see it. Jay Littman, what time is your stream tomorrow? Well, thank you for reminding me, Jay. For those of you who do not know, I am a football fan. And what that means is, and I'm not just a football fan, I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan. The Philadelphia Eagles are playing over in Rachel's neck of the woods in London tomorrow, and that game starts at 9:30, which means it will run over the best hour of my day. And I'm not going to compete. I'm not going to compete with the Eagles football. So we are going to go live tomorrow at 7 p.m. I would love if you guys would come and hang out with me, but I understand people are very busy on a Sunday. And usually I try to stick to a regular schedule, but tomorrow I'm just not going to be with it here enough to broadcast. I know that myself. So we're going to go live at 7 instead when we won't be going over any games. Fruit loaf coffee will warm you up. I never heard of that. You know what to do, the last cookie, walk the dog. Nature Nerd loves the cold. You do it. Hello, you do it. If you guys, please welcome You Do It to the room. I've never seen him in the room here before, so it is awesome to see you, my friend. You do it. If you do not know what this stream is all about, and I'm so far behind on the chat, guys. Good morning, Panic D Videos. You do it. This stream is all about collaboration with other YouTubers. My personal philosophy is that it's much more interesting, the content that you find on YouTube, when you get to know the person behind the camera. So I aim to introduce all the folks in the room to all the other folks in the room. So hopefully they can get together for fun and collaboration. I believe you learn so much more when you get the opportunity to collaborate with another YouTuber, whether it's in person or whether it is remotely. Many of the folks that are in the room right now I have collaborated with either in person or remotely. And I'm telling you, it is the basis of what this channel is all about. We're also going to talk about some aspects of YouTube that hopefully can help you grow. We talk about the different types of folks that watch YouTube and the differences in the ways to reach those folks. Right now we are kind of working on a project where we are trying to create content or trying to figure out how to create content that can get you in the suggested list for YouTube, because of course that's where you're going to reach the most sustaining subscribers that you can find on YouTube. Gets busier as the day goes on, but 11 Eastern would have been pretty good for the audience. Yeah, well, live and learn, Seth. Sweet, I'll be premiering a video tomorrow at 8. Awesome, Jay. I can't wait to see this video. Jay's been talking about this video for a couple of days now, so I am pretty excited to see that one. So today we are actually going to cover a little bit of some thumbnail talk. And I'm interested because I have Monica here with me today, and I think it's really interesting because she doesn't do YouTube. She's never made a thumbnail. She just knows what she likes visually. So I think it's going to be nice to have your input on what you think you like. Michael says this every time I join in. Oh, from South Jersey. South Jersey. Well, then you can't be too far from me, my friend. Maybe we should get together. Priscilla Mayo, good morning. How are you? I'm so bad at that. If people that just pop in here every once in a while, I always re-announce them. But you know, when you do it, it does give me the opportunity to tell anybody who's lurking in the background. It does give me the opportunity to tell them what the stream is all about. The cookies on the lower rule are with chocolate. Those are probably chocolate chips or little rat turds. I don't know for sure.
As long as they're not raisins.
No, they
raisins
should.
in
You know what?
cookies
The
ever.
best cookies ever are oatmeal raisin honey.
No,
Stop lying to the
no,
people.
no.
Just don't do it. Don't lie to the people. Parked America, good morning. Come on now. Stop lying. Oh,
Chocolate
man.
chip rules.
Passion for hunting and fishing. Hello. I am doing fantastic. I hope you are well. How are you today, honey?
I'm great.
You're great.
I am great.
Awesome.
It's a Saturday. It's an ugly, rainy, windy Saturday. So I'm going to stay at home, stay comfortable, and just putter around the house. You know, do
Yes.
stuff around the house. today.
She's going to be puttering.
I'm puttering.
We're supposed to be filming something for a collaboration that I'm doing with Jay Littman. And I was planning to do a lot of the filming outdoors, so I'm not sure how that's going to go today. Michael Feyrer Jr., I needs more subs. You reckon I should premiere the review show on Sunday evening or like lunchtime for most of you guys? That kind of depends. I would guess that a lot of your... do you...
Jay Littman. Yes, Team Chocolate Chip.
You don't have to lie to kick it. I would guess that a lot of your viewers are probably in the States, so having a stateside timely premiere might make sense for you, Rachel. But it is really impossible to know. There are chocolate chips disguising themselves as rat turds for Halloween, and my premiere is at noon. TWG7 is premiering a video at noon. That's awesome. And the chat is now going, woo, woo, woo.
I know. Mrs. Wills said too, she likes the oatmeal cookies without the raisins.
Oh,
See,
boy.
and I do that too. If he gets a cookie and it looks like it has not many raisins in it, I'll ask him for a piece without the raisins in it. Because
Yeah.
I like them too, but no raisins.
Well, Mrs. Wills also says that oatmeal chocolate chip cookies are the bomb.
Oatmeal chocolate chip. I don't think I've tried those.
Hi, Jaron Lumpkin. How are you today? It is nice to see you, my friend. Nudge Outdoors in the house. Lazybrook Farm. Hello. How are you doing? How are you doing? Jeremy Fryer hates raisins too. Jeremy, I hate to say it, but around my family, you'd get some serious harassment because everybody knows that if you don't like raisins, you're pretty much wrong.
Jeremy, are you on the team strawberry side too? Do you like strawberry ice cream or no?
Snickerdoodles are my favorite. They are
Those
pretty
are
good.
I
Heavy.
like those a lot
They
too.
are pretty good. We can agree on that, honey.
We can agree on that.
All right, let's
Yes.
let's make up. Let's make up, honey. I hate to fight.
We fought on camera.
We did. What do you think of the narration part? Oh, I missed this because we didn't get to see Seth's video drop yet. We have to check it out. Too technical.
Stephanie, what about oatmeal cookies with craisins?
I like craisins too. I'd prefer raisins, but craisins they're like a halfway
might be
point.
interesting. I'd have to try it first before I give my ultimate.
I made pumpkin cookies for my students a few weeks ago. They were a huge hit. Man, that sounds delish, Stephanie Douglas. For those of you who do not know, and this one is for you, Jay, if you do not like pumpkin, you're wrong, okay? Pumpkin is the bomb. I wait for fall to come every year, hoping that it's going to stay 75 outside, but knowing that at least I have the comfort and security of everything that I can buy has a pumpkin flavor to it.
Yeah.
You know, like my pumpkin spice frosted flakes.
Yes.
How epic is that? Nothing like a gallon of strawberry ice cream. My hometown is Washington, D.C. has excellent snickerdoodle cookies. Washington, D.C. I can see why you're in Colorado Springs because at least you escaped the traffic, Mrs. Wills. The traffic in Washington, D.C. is so horrifying. I lived in Alexandria, Virginia for a couple of years, and I would work probably in a location that would take me maybe 15 minutes to walk to from my house, and it would take me an hour and a half to drive there every single day. Winter squash is my jam.
Winter
I don't.
squash.
I don't know. Oh boy. Now Hans doesn't like the pumpkin either.
Yeah, see, I don't either.
You don't like pumpkin either?
Pumpkin. I don't like
What
pumpkin
is wrong
pie.
with you people?
You know what? I do buy this stuff with pumpkin in it. So I bought him a pumpkin raisin muffin the other day from the grocery store. Yes, see, because I knew that would be all up his alley.
Sing Limp Bizkit. I did it all for the cookies. Monica has a favorite Limp Bizkit song. She loves Break Stuff. It makes her feel so good.
It does. It helps me get my aggression out.
Yes, it does.
Through the song.
Yes.
Yeah.
It has foul language in it, though, so if you don't know, if you've never heard it before, just be aware. Just be aware. Jay Lipman does hate DC traffic, but he is not speaking up on his hatred of pumpkin. He doesn't want us all to know. I do love pumpkin spice creamer. Well, there you go, TWG7.
Pumpkin beers.
I had a pumpkin ale yesterday. It was called, and this was like pumpkin pie in a 12-ounce glass. I actually am probably going to buy some of that. It was really, really good.
See, now that I liked. I did have some, because again, I'm not much of a drinker, but I did have some of his, and it actually was pretty tasty, even for a non-pumpkin lover. So it was really good.
And it smelled so good. Winter squash is just squashes that are harder skinned like pumpkins. Delicate acorn squash and some other word that I don't know. Kabuka. Kabuka.
Yeah, see, we don't do a lot of squash.
No.
I mean, we do like the beans and corn, the basic vegetables, as opposed to like squash and things like that. But I know they're very popular.
It is hilarious that Monica listens to metal. Stephanie Douglas, I'm not sure that I would actually classify Limp Bizkit as metal. And I wouldn't classify Monica as a metal fan. But there are certain bands that I listen to that she can stomach. And Limp Bizkit is one of them. I would classify Monica as a punk fan. So the more punk-ish your heavy metal is, the more she probably likes it. I found chocolate flavor crammed in the store yesterday. I wish I had bought some.
Chocolate flavored.
Creamer, maybe?
Creamer?
Creamer, I think. Pumpkins are good to shoot at. Pumpkin Southern Tier, that's the one. That's the one. We'll be reviewing that soon. Well, I'll be interested to see that 21090 because I really liked it. I really, really liked it. I do not acknowledge the existence of pumpkin flavored anything.
Nice.
And Mrs. Wills makes her family love it too. That's awesome. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm a big fan of pumpkin. Monica is not. You know what? Yesterday at the funeral, though, Rachel Rawson is a fan of punk as well.
Oh,
Team Monica.
Team Monica.
I don't think Monica likes strawberry ice cream either, though. So sorry.
No, I do not. I do not.
How about some Cake, the music group? You know, I haven't heard a lot of Cake music, so I can't really speak on that. Long live punk rock. Jay Lipman is a big fan. I kind of figured he would be, though. I kind of figured Pumpkin is so good. That's what I thought too. Alan Lamb. I grew up on Cake. I love their music. You never heard them?
Mm-mm,
Yeah, they're kind of one of those obscure college-ish type bands that never really smashed through like somebody like that band from California. Oh, I forget what the heck the name of it is.
Like Limp Bizkit.
Like Limp Bizkit, yes.
Cake, biscuit, get it? Limp Bizkit.
Now that is how the people come into the stream. Walk in here, pumpkins are good, and to shoot at and hear people laughing. That's how I try. Hey, Rodney White, on Saturdays, man, it's a free-for-all. We like to have fun here, especially when Monica joins and hangs out with us. I can imagine Monica saying, I pack a chainsaw, I skin your ass raw.
I pretty much say it's all about the he said, she said. Yeah. That's all I say. I love that song.
We played that song. Funny story. We played that song near the end of the reception for our wedding.
No. No, it was White Lines.
Oh, that one too, but we did play break
I don't remember
stuff.
playing break stuff. I don't think we would have played that.
We did. We had the bleeped out version, and I can remember my Aunt Susan going, "What is this?" But we did play White Lines. It's another one of our favorite songs. If you don't know, who does White Lines, honey?
I don't know.
And I'm not talking about your 80s pop stars specifically.
Did you hear that question? Who does White Lines?
Who does? So that's what it. Yeah.
That's not right.
That's not right. Don't speak up in the chat.
Yes.
If we don't want to know
Not
if you do White Lines.
Yes, who
What about the
sings
band?
White Lines?
What about the band Presidents of the United States of America? I have not heard that. I've not heard
of them, but I don't. I've heard of them, but I don't remember what they sing.
Oh, you know, I think it's Melly Mel that does White Lines.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I could be wrong. I bet you somebody in the chat's gonna know.
Song.
Hello, Alejandro. How are you?
Hey, Alejandro.
It is awesome to see you. Today we're talking about music.
And pumpkins.
And pumpkins.
And raisins. And beer.
So if you're looking to get a lot out of your YouTube channel, today might not be the right day for you to be watching the best hour.
But if you're looking to get hungry, stay right here.
She's seen They Might Be Giants 3 times. Stephanie Douglas, I've seen Slayer, I'd say probably approaching 50 times live. And they are definitely awesome. Millions of Peaches.
I know that song.
Peaches make her lips itch, and they're fuzzy.
Yeah, fruit.
Hey, Wrestler Mania, good morning. Peaches for me. I like peaches, but I prefer plums personally. I don't know why. They just have a good taste to it.
I like plums.
White Line 80s band Sing the Wait song. That's right. I love that song. That's a good song. That's about all White Line ever really did that was interesting, but it's a cool song. It's okay if Arian and I ever get married. Our first dance will be to The Used. I am not familiar with that, Jay, but I'm going to have to listen to it now. No, they had a few good songs like that. I think that's what you're saying. So all cleaned up now and ready to be here in about 10. Oh, Karen's coming back! The return of Karen Summers. That's right.
Yes, we have to get her take on pumpkins and raisins and beer.
Yes. Me too, Mike. Plums are much better. See, Mrs. Wills and I are going to get along. When I get out to Colorado Springs to meet you guys, man, it's going to be epic. I cannot wait.
We're going to the farmer's market.
All right. Well, whatever. I mean, whatever. Anything can make for a great vlog.
Fun, right?
Yeah, we do.
Yes, we do.
Monica and I, we know how to party. I hope you guys are having half as much fun as we are. When I eat kiwis, I have eaten a bowl of pins. That doesn't sound fun.
No.
I don't know. Is that a part of the kiwi?
Like an after effect of the...
It would be appropriate if the first dance was smashing pumpkins. Who needs to shoot them? Monica's a big fan of Smashing Pumpkins. It's kind of pop punk. It's right up her alley. Yeah. Pumpkins and raisins and beer, oh my. Oh, yes. Now you're speaking my language, TWG7. Bad Religion or Black Flag. She would probably prefer Bad Religion more than Black Flag, although I doubt she's heard either of them. Black Flag is definitely approaching the hardcore end of punk, and I'm not sure that's probably her jam. She's much more into pop punk, like Smashing Pumpkins and that sort of stuff. Yeah, but I am not afraid to listen to some Black Flag for sure. I've definitely done that a few times in my life. Sitting here dressed all in black.
All in black.
Karen, are you going to a funeral? Hey, there's Kelly Reynolds. I talked about Kelly earlier in the stream. She asked me to make sure that everyone who is of the praying type in the stream would please send her some prayers her way for her mom. They're going through some struggles right now, and I know she could really use it. Let's see. Needs more subs. I'm very familiar with them. Misfits. I'm a big fan of the Misfits, Priscilla. I'm not sure Monica's ever really heard any Misfits music. Probably not.
I don't know by the name. I mean, you may have played a song or
Yeah.
two, but I don't know by the name.
You've heard Misfits songs that were done by other bands, I would believe. Henry Rollins. Yeah, Henry Rollins is awesome.
Though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is he is a big punk singer. She is going to make music, Michael Feyrer Jr. Who is going to? Monica? Monica doesn't have fantastic taste in music, in my personal opinion. Monica likes music that doesn't require any effort whatsoever. So if I were to put on some Dream Theater or anything with a guitar solo, she's like, why are we listening to this? I'm a fan of Stone Temple Pilots, Recycle Dude. I don't know why all the good ones have to go and blow their brains out or die of drugs. It kind of stinks, but it is what it is. Now we're getting a little bit of stream fluctuation. There we go. It popped back up. All right. Do not know any Misfits. Metallica did a Misfits song, and that is how Monica might know that. But I don't listen to Metallica all that often. How are you and Monica today? Kelly Reynolds, Monica and I are having an awesome time today hanging out on the stream. Not really talking much YouTube at all. We're just having fun with the chat. The Foo Fighters much. Monica, I think, probably enjoys some of the Foo Fighter songs.
Again, I need to know I need to hear it. Because I don't own any albums by specific punk bands, but I like the music if it's on the radio or if I happen to catch it or, you know.
Airstream Ozza, hello! How are you today? It is awesome to see you. It is really awesome to see you. Alright, so I put together an interesting little segment here, and the definition of good but needs a bass clarinet. Oh man. Let's see, Recycle Dude. My favorite Metallica songs are Unforgiven and Nothing Else Matters. Yeah, those are so cool. They're actually pretty similar songs too when you think about it. What about the Ramones? She's probably heard some Ramones stuff. I think everybody on the planet has heard some Ramones stuff. Would be a bit late for a funeral. It is 4:30 in the afternoon. Oh. I am dressed in black because I play today with the concert band, and unfortunately we are ordered to dress.
Uniformity. Have to dress in black.
Yeah, Karen, if you guys haven't seen some of Karen's content, she's doing some really special stuff playing out live. It's really, really cool. Dig Up Her Bones by the Misfits is my favorite. That's a good one, man. It's a good one. Don't want to be your monkey wrench, Monica. I like heavy and emo stuff bands like 3 Days Grace.
I don't know if I know that.
Five Finger Death Punch. I do like Five Finger Death Punch. She actually likes Five Finger Death Punch a little bit. You know who she really likes? I don't know if you guys are into metal, but she really likes Volbeat. If you've never heard it, they're actually from the European sphere. Sadly, gotta run. Mama's having issues. Talk to you later. See you, Kelly. We love you, my friend.
Bye, Kelly.
I hope everything works out okay. Nice, Karen. I have a jazz concert Tuesday. We're all wearing black. Yeah, I guess they won't let you wear whatever you want. They want to make sure that you're kind of muted in the back so that there's not that guy in the back like me wearing the neon green shirt. Hi, Mom! No, that's discouraged. We play today with 120 musicians. I know, it's awesome. You should see the pictures. It's amazing.
Wow.
We love Fish. Fish is another one of those college band type that hasn't gotten huge yet, but a lot of people know about. Let's see. Volbeat is awesome. Yeah, so I figured a couple of people might have actually heard of Volbeat. I'm trying to think of some of my other favorites that are underground. Well, you guys have already heard In This Moment on if you watch my vlogs, you've heard them more than a few times. I used In This Moment in the Carl video at the end where I'm rocking out with the with the broom. I used In This Moment in the video that I did about where I talked about how you deal with thumbs down. I like Chelsea Grin and Metallica and a handful of Anthrax songs. Chelsea Grin had replaced the singer Alex Kohler. He was the last one left from the original lineup in 2007. You know, Chelsea Grin is not a band I'm familiar with. I'm going to have to check them out. Needless to say, I know Metallica and Anthrax. I've seen Anthrax live in concert probably 7 or 8 times. What about horror punk? I've never heard that genre.
No. You probably make a good Hallmark channel.
Yes, I'm waiting for the Hallmark Channel to do. I'm waiting for the Hallmark Channel to do a horror month. You know, I think that would be pretty epic. No, they couldn't do love stories around Halloween.
Well, maybe they could, but
you know, hug your zombie, things like that.
They did do that one.
Oh man!
She thought she was a mermaid. Remember, the kids thought she was a mermaid.
Oh yeah, that's right. There was a Halloween one. She wasn't a mermaid, guys. Sorry, I didn't want to ruin it for you, but she's not a mermaid. The Grateful Dead. The Budget Bush Crab, showing my morning love and throwing my 2 cents in. I love the band Ministry. Yes. Yes, I'm kind of into the industrial side of things as well, so 9 Inch Nails. Love it. Monica loves herself some 9 Inch Nails as well. Tom Barber, On Shore, and Chelsea Grin's new singer. Listen to Dead Rose, Michael. That is Tom's debut. All right. Thank you, Rodney White. I appreciate that. I will definitely check that out. Definitely a speed metal fan. One of my favorite bands is actually Iced Earth. They do a song called Storm Rider, which was my name on just about every video game out there for a very long time. I have only a few groups live. Anthrax, Megadeth, and Motley Crue. I'm telling you, Alejandro, that's a pretty nice collection right there. You know, I saw Megadeth in this tiny little club not too far from here that should have probably held about 500 people, and they packed about 2,000 people into the club that day. It was crazy.
So there were 2 layers of people?
Yeah, it was so ridiculous. I never saw the original. I was about 3 years shy of finding them. Okay, I'll switch to metal. August Burns Red and Killswitch Engage. I absolutely love Killswitch Engage. They're big time fun. I really enjoy them. Pam's Great Outdoor Adventure is in the house. Hello, Pam. All right, so let's move on to the YouTube portion of the discussion. Since Symphony of Destruction, awesome album.
Selfish.
Frank Mary. Has anyone in here ever heard of Angel? Just wondering. They are a 70s band. Greg Giuffria was in it. Punky Meadows. A bunch of other guys that you probably never heard of. One of my absolute favorite bands of all time. But most people have never ever heard of them. They actually had this cool logo where no matter if you flipped it upside down or whatever, it would always look exactly the same. It was really, really cool. I pick my bud. Hey, it's been a minute, my friend. How are you today? It is awesome to see you. Awesome to see you. Also, we should say hello to Annette Reagan, shouldn't we?
Yes. Hello, Annette.
Hi, Annette, my favorite lurker. I hope you are doing awesome today. I hope you are enjoying the conversation about metal and punk and everything else. It's a little bit different than usual. Tonight we turn the clocks back. Oh, is that this weekend? Are we going to lose time?
I don't know.
I don't know
either.
For
us, no, I don't know.
No, it might not be for us.
Might not be for us.
Might not be for us. It means from tomorrow I see the stream an hour earlier. Well, that's pretty cool, Karen. I'll be a brighter face every morning, I guess. Okay, must get ready for my lessons. Have a great Sunday. Thank you, Stephanie Douglas.
Bye, Stephanie.
You are the best. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. AT, hello. All right, we're going to talk about thumbnails now. I have to get back on track. We're going to do something that pertains to YouTube. This should be a fun and interesting discussion. I know. I'm sorry, honey. This should be a really fun and interesting discussion, though, because I'm going to put up some thumbnails on here, and we are going to look at them and kind of analyze them, and I'm interested to hear your thoughts on what is appealing to you.
Stephanie, my husband walked by and was like, I don't know, I think this guy's a little negative.
I'm sorry, Stephanie Douglas. Tell him I'm usually a bright, sunny guy. I've made it to TV, Michael T. Panetta says. He sent me a picture of me on the big screen. Woohoo! You guys have a great day. I'm off for my adventure today. Hey, Karen Summers, good luck. Break a leg. Karen. Break a leg, my friend. I hope you do awesome. I know you will. I know you will.
Have fun.
So let's pop over here to the thumb screen. Let's take a look. Hey, Jelly Duck, good morning. It is awesome to see you all the way from Kuwait. Now this is some of my favorite YouTubers right here. You may actually recognize a few of them, you may not, but this is right here Darius Britt. I can't remember the actual name of this particular individual. He's awesome. He does music videos, the one in the center, and then down here on the bottom, of course, we have Casey Neistat. For those of you who may or may not have seen these thumbs. And I'm interested in anyone who might be able to tell me what they notice about these thumbnails that is very similar in each one of them. Because there's actually a pretty similar theme in all of these thumbnails. A pretty similar theme in every single one of these thumbnails. Can you see them, honey?
It seems like a pop quiz.
Well, I just want, you know, all of these people, as you know, Casey Neistat has 10 million subscribers. This young gentleman here has well over 100,000, and Darius Britt has well over 100,000 subscribers. And you can definitely get a chance to see the different views and what a difference the title or the thumbnail can make on these folks right here. So I'm just interested in knowing if you guys kind of see a theme with the visuals on these thumbnails. What do you see, honey?
Well, for Casey's, he's in it. Like, it looks like he's in it, or there's a face or a person in each one of them.
Right.
For the person in the middle, I noticed that his titles all have numbers in them. I don't know if that's if he's trying to do that, or if that's something that gets more people to click if you see something with a number. And then the guy on the top, you can see, like, the camera that he's using to take the pictures all seem to have the same look to it.
Yeah. Well, Needs More Subs pointed out something really interesting. There isn't any text in any of them. And I kind of noticed that a lot of big YouTubers like Casey and Darius Britt and those folks don't use a lot of text. They all have cameras or recording something, trying to record something. And that's a really interesting point as well, especially in the center with this one. He has a lot of cameras, and you can see that this one has a lot of tutorials and stuff. And then Darius Britt does a lot of tutorials as well. So that's kind of different than Casey. But the other thing that struck me as really interesting, a human figure is attractive to the eye. That's exactly right. Every one of these has people in it. There aren't any without people. The other thing that I noticed is if you look at the colors, this is not natural. This is not natural. None of Casey Neistat's coloring is anywhere close to natural in here. If you notice when he does his, most of the backgrounds are kind of whited out so that you can see it, except for this one, which is stylized as a music video. But none of the coloring in any of these images is even remotely close to natural. And I think what they are doing is they're messing around with these images in Lightroom to make them more vibrant, more color vibrant. I mean, look at the colors that are in some of these. Casey doesn't actually look like that in his videos. It's just, it really is them trying to, yeah, but I don't want to use text either from what I learned from you. Yeah, and I guess that's one of the things that I wanted to point out is that people who are doing big time on YouTube generally don't use text in their thumbnails. They almost always have people. They're almost always kind of trying to tell a story about the video in the thumbnail without using any text. And most of them don't have natural colors. Now I'm gonna go over, I think tomorrow, but sometime very soon. Hi Robin, how are you? Everyone, please welcome Robin to the room. I do not believe that I've seen Robin in the room before. So it is awesome to see you today, Robin.
Waymew is here too.
Waymew's in the house. Good morning, good morning.
Sunshine.
If you do not know Waymew, Waymew is the awesome creator of this beautiful sign right here. Sunshine, hello. How are you today? So most of the thumbnails that I noticed, first of all, they all have people in them. Very few of them have text. Beauty and lifestyle, hello. The coloring on them is very different. Now I'm going to go over how to create that sort of style in Lightroom tomorrow. If you guys are interested in seeing how they create the color style, in those, I would definitely love to have you come and hang out with me. I'm gonna walk through how you can do that. Geo Jerry's Adventure, hello, hello. This means Gotham is safe. So most of those thumbnails were pretty similar, and I wanted to show you. But now we're going to take a little bit of a look at the same thumbnails, and we're going to look at the titling here, guys. Because the titling tells a big story when you look at the titling with the actual viewers. So stop using close-ups or too many close-ups. You've got this one here. Shooting a film from start to finish. This is mostly a tutorial. If you've never watched Darius Britt, I highly recommend it. But you can see how many more views this got than the best tripod under $100. So your titling matters. Your subject matter does matter. And yeah, lots more people watch Shooting a Film from start to finish, even though it's long, you know, because they jumped out at the title. The image was interesting. You can see down here, you know, 5.5 for the 5 glitch transitions, but here a review of a popular camera gets a lot more views. I'm not exactly sure about his particular titling, but you can definitely see the titling differences when you look at Casey Neistat's videos. Navy SEAL Commander Explains Why Wake Up at 4 a.m. has a massive number of views, and it has a fun thumbnail as well. So titling matters. Titling matters. An Extraordinary Moment, the very best smartwatch. People like to go to Casey Neistat for tech review type stuff, so I'm not terribly surprised that that has 1.8 million views. Whereas, you know, the $10 million joke, I don't know. But Living in New York City During a Crisis has a lot less views, so people apparently aren't interested. But you can see how titling affects the way that people view the video. So it's not just us as smaller YouTubers that notice a massive swing in viewership depending upon the quality of our thumbnails and the quality of our titling. You can see that the big guys with the 100,000 subscribers and the millions of subscribers, they notice the same kind of swings in their viewership based on the titling and the thumbnail. So excited for my premiere. Hope everyone likes it. Should be fun. Yes, TWG7 has a premiere coming up in just a little while. Look at this. Dusty is making an appearance on the stream.
Guess who's here?
What's up, buddy? What a bugger. Keep in mind that Crisis in New York is only a day old. And that's exactly right, Michael T. Panetta, and I hadn't actually mentioned that. But Casey is a caveman vlog. Not kidding. He is awesome. I am a super big fan of Casey Neistat, as most of you know. But I wanted to point out that if you look at the colors in Casey Neistat's thumbnails, they're very unnaturally colored. He pumps those puppies up so they stand out when you're looking at it as a really small image. And I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. Only change Dutch into English. It's a big difference. Like my two bears on one bike. Oh, Hans, that's funny because I have no idea what you're talking about. Hey, Robin, we don't do the I got you thing in here, but thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Everyone in this stream is here to support each other, so it's an unwritten rule. There is no reason to do that. All you have to do is get involved with the conversation and hang out and have fun, and everyone will support you. Robin, let me just tell you a little bit about what this stream is. So, this is the best hour of my day simply because it truly is the best hour of my day. I absolutely love coming in here and hanging out with every single one of you amazing folks. This is actually not my show. It is the show of all the amazing content creators that are in the room right now. We come hang out here for an hour every single day at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for fun and fellowship and to talk about YouTube. But mostly this show is about collaboration. My philosophy is that everybody's content is much more interesting when you get to know the person behind the camera. That's what we aim to do here. So all you have to do is get involved with the conversation, hopefully get to know all the amazing folks behind the camera. I have worked with pretty much almost everyone in the room, either in person or remotely at one point or another. and I would like you to have the same opportunity to do so. It helps you grow as a YouTuber. It helps you to get better as a filmmaker. So that is what this is all about. If you get involved and hang out and chat in here, I guarantee you that you will pick up support. But more importantly, you'll pick up people who can help you along the way to make your YouTube channel better and to help you grow in a actually sustainable way on YouTube. So hopefully you hang out and have fun with us. I would appreciate it. I think we should find smaller channels and evaluate their thumbs too. Let's be honest, Casey could use a thumbs. Yeah, and that is a really, really good point, Michael T. Panetta, which is why I created this one right here. Now this is some smaller YouTubers that I found. What's that?
We got a tip that you missed.
Oh, we did. You know what? Let's go back and take a look at that because I should not be missing that.
You should not.
I should not be missing that. Do you know who it was, Pumpkin?
I think it said Heavy.
Heavy Metal Magnet?
Yes.
Oh, Heavy. You are the best. Let's take a look and see what Heavy has to say. Donation. Heavy. Oil for Monica's chainsaw she's packing. Oh, man.
It's all about the he said, she said.
Thank you, Heavy. Thank you
you,
so
Heavy.
much, man. I really appreciate it. Heavy has always been such an awesome supporter of the channel, and it means so much to me. I can't wait to get out to California and meet him in person. It's going to be just epic. Thank you so much, Heavy. I really appreciate that. His tail looks like a road mic.
It does.
You know what? They probably named dead cats after this right here. What's up, buddy? For those who haven't seen the big fat guy, here he is.
He's not fat, he's just large.
He's not fat. He's just
not fat.
He's just big boned.
He's just big bone.
All right, buddy. Find something else to do.
Aunt Joan? Aunt
Aunt
Joan's
Joan
here.
is in the house.
Hi, Aunt Joan.
Hello, Aunt Joan. So here we're going to take a look at some thumbnails from some smaller YouTubers that are growing rapidly. I picked my butt. Do you lick any of those donuts? Oh, Rachel Rawson got the fox going up. All right, so and actually not all of these are particularly small YouTubers. As you can see, they're getting some views. They're getting some views, but they're in a completely different niche. Now these two YouTubers have this is Cinecom, if you do not know, and here he does a lot. All of his content is tutorials on how to do special effects and that sort of thing. And you can see, you can get some pretty wicked awesome views and view counts if you do quality tutorials. But if you look at the thumbnails for Cinecom, that's the top row. Cinecom has, who's your back? Hello,
Who's your back?
how are you today?
Who's your back?
Has very unnatural colors in all of theirs as well. They obviously spend a lot of time. Now this center one is a personal guilty pleasure of mine. This is DIY Auto School. He has right above 100,000 subscribers. Almost everything that you will find on his channel is tutorials on how to do different things when you restore a car. It's pretty cool stuff. I like it. But you're going to notice his thumbnails are totally different. He uses text in a lot of his thumbnails. The colors are totally natural, and he's still able to get views. So the point is that he doesn't have... The DIY Auto School channel grew from nothing to 100,000 subscribers in like 10 years. The long grind. Whereas Cinecon, the top one, they grew from 0 to 100,000 subscribers in like 2 years. And that, I think, has a lot to do with how easily noticeable and interesting the thumbnails are. And you can see that the tutorial stuff that's very specific to programs tend to get a lot more views on Cinecon. You've got your 92K views for color grading tricks and that sort of stuff in Premiere Pro. Hey, that stuff flies off the shelf if people are familiar with you and they know that you know how to make a create. But then also this face distortion one on the end where they're teaching you a really cool and interesting special effect is really cool. His thumbnails just look like screenshots. I bet he could get That's exactly right, Michael T. Panetta, and that's kind of the point that I wanted to make sure I made. It's not that you can't grow really big with just a standard thumbnail taken right from your shot, but you have to remember that the one in the middle here, it took this guy, 6 or 8 years to get to 100,000 subscribers, whereas the one on the top and the bottom reached 100,000 subscribers plus very, very quickly. And then, of course, the one on the bottom, this is Film Riot. And you can see that this is one of the few that I found that uses a lot of text in theirs. And it's kind of a different style. I'm not sure exactly what attracts the folks to the Film Riot stuff, but they make such exceptional quality that I think that it could be whatever thumbnail you want, and people would probably put lots of views on it. If you haven't seen Film Riot, I would definitely check it out. It's awesome. So that's a little bit of like a walkthrough, and I'm interested to know, or I'm interested to hear what you guys think. His thumbnails look like screenshots. I bet he could. I absolutely agree with that particular statement, Michael T. Michael T, that is amazing. How many subs at the top and bottom have? So, okay, let's take a look here because I don't remember. So, this one here, Cinecon, has just over 100,000 subscribers. I believe Film Riot might be just over 1 million subscribers on this bottom one here. And then the middle one is DIY Auto School. They have just over 100,000 subscribers. So these are still relatively large channels that we're talking about. But the exercise for this was for me to hopefully point out the similarities between larger channels, what their thumbnails look like, what techniques that they're using. How many subs is... because I think that a lot of people don't spend that much time analyzing titles and thumbnails from other successful YouTubers. And it makes a big difference. If you have not heard before on here... Daryl Eves' definition of content is thumbnail, title, video, description. So in that order, he believes that your thumbnail is the most important thing, your title is the second most important thing, and then the video content is the third most important thing. Now, you're not going to get any good watch time if your video stinks, but you're not going to get anybody clicking on it unless your thumbnail is great and your title is good. So I'm going to spend some time going through different thumbnail strategies over the next week or so. And tomorrow, what I'd like to do is spend a couple of minutes and show you how they manage to get the unnatural colors to pop out of those thumbnails. And we are actually about 2 minutes short of an hour. Can you believe that?
It went really fast.
I know.
It went really fast.
I know. I hope you guys had fun. And don't forget tags. You do it. YouTube put out a video that said tags are essentially meaningless. They don't use them at all. Unless there is something in your video that is generally spelled incorrectly on a regular basis. Nice try, Michael, but you can actually grab a tip jar. It is an...
You can't actually grab your tip jar.
I know. I want to take it home.
Look at Heavy's comment.
My neighbor works and runs a YouTube channel for America's Funniest Home Videos, and she... Hold on. Where'd you go? She says every 45 days we should change our thumbnails. All of them. Wow. I can't even imagine going through and changing my thumbnails. But you know, that's funny, Heavy, that you say that, because that's actually something that Daryl Eves said as well. He'll go through and he'll flip his thumbnails. He'll just flip them. And that's why he doesn't have any text in his either. Every certain number of time, he'll go through and he'll just flip his thumbnails the other way. And he says sometimes that'll bring older videos back to life. So that's a really, really interesting point. Thank you, Heavy. So I'm going to... Sparky's here. Hi, Sparky. How are you? There's proof that they are full of it. Tags matter. Plenty of evidence showing that tags of the 4 times and numbers of views of a video. Well, for every one example that you could show me where tags were important, I I can show you like 5 where videos with no tags were massive. So it's really, really, really hard to know.
He's back.
Changes as little as flipping the lighting. That's exactly right. So I got to be honest with you. I am right with you. You do it when you say that YouTube is full of it. A lot of times they're not really telling us what is going on. So I try to populate my tags, but I worry much more about the thumbnail and the titling. Tags do matter, but YouTube was trying to make the point that the titles and the thumbs matter so much more. I think you're right, needs more subs. I think they really tried to downplay the usefulness of tags in order to let you know that, hey, don't focus hours and hours and hours on your tags and have stinky thumbnails and titling. Alan Lamb, wonder how you would test tags. Alrighty, well, it has been an absolutely fantastic hour. Thank you. What's that?
I didn't realize it was past.
It's past.
It's past.
Thank you, Heavy, for the amazing donation. You are the best. I really appreciate it. It has been a pleasure to come and hang out with you guys for this hour talk. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope we had some fun and got a little bit more information. You guys maybe have a better understanding of what the big guys are doing thumbnail-wise. Tomorrow, like I said, I'm going to cover a little bit about how to create those unnatural coloring thumbnails that will really stand out on your page. Do me a big favor, guys, from Monica and I. We love you so much. Go out there, find your adventure. Have a great day. A great day. Make it count. Make it count. Hug your kids, hug your wife. Do something beautiful today that you'll remember. Have a great day, and I will see you guys very soon.
Tomorrow at 7.
Tomorrow's
7 p.m.
7 p.m. Move to the best hour because I don't go live competing with the Eagles game. So the best hour will be at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. I hope to see you there, guys. I love you so much. Have a great day.